On to heat 3 of 7 in the women's 100-meter heats. The reigning world champion is Sha'Carri Richardson.
It's been a difficult season for Sha'Carri. She comes in here 56th fastest in the world. She got a late start due to injury and only ran one round at the U.S. National Championships. And that was one in the 100, and then she ran one in the 200. There's the silver medalist from the last World Championships, Shericka Jackson, who also is not having a typical season. She was the world champion, of course, in the last 200-meter World Championships. She'll be in 5. Sha'Carri's in 7.
Gina Lukenkemper of Germany in 6 between the two of them. As heat 3 is underway, and Shericka Jackson with a very nice start. Sha'Carri Richardson has some work to do, needs to be in the top 3, as Shericka Jackson is joined at the finish line by Sha'Carri Richardson, as they will move on to the semifinal round. But look on the face of Shericka Jackson. As Lewis was talking to Melissa Jefferson Wooden, wasn't smiling before the race. Shericka wasn't smiling at the end either.
No, the headwinds continue. I don't think anybody thought that Sha'Carri couldn't get out of this round, but look at how much space is between her and Shericka Jackson right now. So because she has not been starting well of late, she has to come back sometimes from some huge deficits, but she was more than capable of doing it. And she almost caught Shericka Jackson, although Jackson, once she had gotten to a certain point on the track, was just sure that she was going to be in the top 3, and this heat required no further effort. So the defending world champion had to do some work out of lane 7, but it was easy work. She's in the semifinal. It gets a lot harder tomorrow night.
And give Richardson the assist, because I think Tori Lewis benefited from her wake.
She did, and when you have somebody accelerating past you, if you have the capability of sort of hanging on to them, as we say.
So the world champion, the reigning world champion is here, and Sha'Carri, you got yourself through this first round with a victory. How are you going to work your way through the rest of these rounds?
Like me and my coach have been discussing, round by round, step by step, and just remembering everything we've been doing and practicing, even in the warm-up area, and doing nothing different. And doing nothing different but bringing it over to the track.
For those who don't know, what has the year been like for you to get here and now be on this world stage again to compete?
This year has been a transformational year on and off the track. I definitely know that this year is not what I ideally saw as being my golden year, but I feel like when I think of golden now, I think of a buried treasure. And sometimes you gotta get through some dirt to get to the gold.
That's exactly right. Now, you walk in here with a lot of experience, right? Olympic and World Championship experience. How do you use that now as you try and piecemeal and work your way now into the semifinal and what you hope to be the final?
Oh my gosh, I think I used that, like my babe told me, just instead of being on those big stages before, those stages having butterflies, having the nerve of those butterflies, instead just using those butterflies as weapons, using it to embrace myself, using it to execute myself, and using it to leave it all on the track.
And mechanically, finally, is there anything that you're trying to improve on as you get to the semifinal? Start, middle, finish, anything?
I definitely say always the start, always, but definitely my power and my torque in the middle. But I feel like even watching the race when I saw it on the screen and watching my last race, I can definitely see it coming back. So with more rounds, with more execution, I definitely know that when I step on the track again, another piece of it will come together.
All right, that's it. I'm done. Thank you for stopping, Sha'Carri. Always appreciate it.
Well, it's nice to see y'all.